experiencing struggle, uncertainty, a sense of purpose in our lives, a mundane existence, familiarity, boredom, an unchanged life. Any of these debilitating emotions, for most, they're debilitating. Any of these can stop a person having purpose in a life if the experiences of struggle is not met with some form of confidence to overcome struggle. And a good measuring stick and a good point of reference. I think it's important for people to reflect and to remember many times in a past experience or incidents or circumstances, interactions, uh, or being required to perform, complete, achieve, overcome, create. It always comes with a line in the sand. And that line in the sand is more than likely the same line in the sand in other aspects of a life that that we come to a point with, and we just can't comprehend why the outcomes and the results of how we're acting is not being beneficial because we're not happy. And again, you can't be in a happy frame of mind 24/7. There has to be some good stuff in there. There has to be some challenges, and we need to be held account. And if there's demand not placed upon us to seek new ways or to work out or to evaluate, how do we overcome getting the same result and not moving anywhere in a life, and chasing your tail? Well, there's many ways to change. There's good ways, and there's other ways which will unconsciously keep us in the struggle. So to emerge and to come out, to gain a sense of more freedom, it pays to remember that you are not the experience. You are a participant in the experience. No more, no less. And how do we make these experiences purposeful? Yeah, how do we do that? Well, when I say backing ourselves, we've got to know what we're doing when we're backing ourselves. If you're not seeking any kind of meaningful existence, which that would not apply to many humans, because we're all looking for purpose. Every single one of us we're designed that way. But if we don't know how to cope in a constructive way, or if we're not open to learn new ways, and a good indicator to keep in mind when you're not open to learn new ways is that you'll be judgmental. You'll be very critical. Because that stops us from learning new ways if we're not aware of being judgmental or critical also. The key point in it is being aware of these emotions that can creep up on us, and we can just minimize these emotions as into a form of criticism and judgmentalness and attack on anybody that doesn't coincide with our belief systems or feelings as as a threat, as as somebody that that has nothing to offer another person. But everybody's got something to offer. There's not a human living on this earth that hasn't got something to offer other people. Keeping these options open as much as possible will allow us to learn from our experiences, so we can start making some decisions and identifying things that might be roadblocks or stoppers in our lives. Seek and you'll find, ask and you'll receive. It's there if you want it. If you want to change something within yourself that is not giving you fulfillment or giving you a life of mundane experiences, boredom, not going anywhere. If one can just take more accountability in those times, it'll give you tools to get out. The harder it is, my advice is more accountability. Because the harder the experience, the more inclined we tend to step away from learning from it by judging and giving the power to other people because of the pain that we're experiencing. But that's where the good stuff is, and that's where it's hopefully you'll remember. That's where we got to take more stock of ourselves and more stock of ourselves and more stock of ourselves. It's not a bad life doing it, trust me. It can be done. And you're going to do it anyway because you're going to make decisions, even disempowered and emotions that don't serve you in the long run. Need to be acknowledged as a get out card. You know, like how long do you keep accepting shit? How long do you keep accepting hardship? How long do you keep accepting unhappiness? How long do you keep accepting an unfulfilled life? How long do you keep accepting not liking yourself? How long do you keep accepting you're never good enough? Only you cannot accept that stuff, you know, and whatever negative emotion that keeps you low within your soul, whatever it is. But anything negative that's not managed or dealt with is not going to be good for the soul or the spirit over a long period of time. It'll become very heavy. So have a good day.